Alright guys, well we're back, and kind of laughing at myself, but so I went ahead and I charged the battery a little bit, and as you can see it's kind of low right now, but there's a good reason for that. So went ahead and pushed all the fuses in, and I did kind of actually run through some of the fuses and check some voltages. I was able to get this little cover off, which is annoying as hell, and kind of look over the main contacts. And I did a bunch of voltage checks through everything, and everything came out the same. So each voltage check, let's see, like where I'm at here, put the meter where we can see it possibly. Yeah, I do have the charger on it right now, so yeah. So I went ahead and did all my little voltage checks on the different points. You want these all to be kind of the same, because that tells you you've got a load or a bad connection or something going on. So ding ding ding, went through all them. Yep, decent ground. I was gonna actually mess with the ground, but I didn't want to get too far into it. I wheeled some wires. What blows my mind is when I went over here to push the button, and you'll hear it click. Now the doors are open. Now the doors are shut. Now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. Then we'll go back and check the voltage. Now when I did that, I could see an amp draw on my clamp. I was getting like 1.5 amp draw. And I thought, well, it's trying to do something, and I can hear it clicking. That's what was kind of blowing my mind. But it's a little strange. I think that clicking noise is really just like a fuel pump priming or something, you know, a little interior light coming on. So we're going to come back over here and we're going to look at the key fob, because what I decided was 2018 car, 2023, never checked the battery on this key fob or changed it. The battery's up here, and I'm going to try to check it as close as I can. Let me see if I can do this camera. Check it, do the camera and the voltage. Let's try it. Anyway, as you can see from my little video right there, the car's working. So when I check this, no, not going to be able to do it. Well, you're going to have to believe me. When I check this battery, 2.7. Battery's rated for, where are we? 3 volts, and actually it's 3.3. I've got a brand new pack on them. These are good things to have if you have key fobs. They go on several, but these are good to just kind of have hanging around. In fact, sometimes I have a set in my Jeep in my glove compartment just in case. But weak battery, right? We got 2.7. Should be like 3. It looked like it was 3.3 to me. I forget which one's the positive on these batteries, but yeah, 2.7. See that DC? So let's flip it over. It's the positive. It's the part that's taped on. Yeah. So the positive is this. Is the words, and that goes down in your fob. And it took a little while for me to figure out how to get the fob took apart without destroying it. So there we go. Key fob weak. And man, I really want to start this, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm so mad. But you got to laugh at yourself a little bit. But anyway, let's lock it. Yeah, and the lights come on. So see, I had good battery voltage. I always knew I did. I don't know why it was freaking me out. And then let's unlock it. Yeah, headlights come on, nice and bright. Kind of annoying that it does that. And you can hear some whistling noises and stuff. Now the weird one is you couldn't even get into the trunk. And that kind of would tick you off, because the trunk is where the battery's at. And now we can get into the trunk. So I couldn't even get to the battery in the back to do any kind of work because the trunk wasn't open. That's kind of annoying. All over a bad key fob battery. Two bad key fob batteries. Which makes sense because they're both exactly the same age, right? So simple things for simple people, maybe. thanks a lot for looking. That was kind of fun. I'm going to go in, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to go have a beer and take a break because I really wanted to drive my car. But we'll try again tomorrow. And I am going to leave the charger on it. It's pulling some amperage to charge. 4 or 5 amps on the 10 amp. There's my voltage with the lights that just came on and all that baloney. So here, we'll do it again. Unlock. Lights come on. Boom. Here's your voltage drop. Because them lights are pulling some amps. Let's lock it. Lights off. Coming back up. Looking good. Yeah, so I'm going to lay the charge to it. I'm just going to let this all sit open. I'm kind of glad I looked in there. I was kind of curious what was going on. I've got the charger clamped on the directly on the main big gauge wire going to the battery. Yawn, that's a big one. So we're going to do it that way. And the battery's in the back, of course, on modern cars. So yeah, that's where we're at. So a little panic. We're back. We're going to go for a ride. Little troubleshooting. Thanks a lot for looking. Have a good night.